Good merch ideas off of all of our chaotic moments.
Oh, all the
Seriously.
time, all the time, all the time, all the.
There's a call in the air, can you hear it ring? A vision of change, it's our time to bring. Gather round all you dreamers and doers. Together we're stronger, together we're movers. Lifting each voice, a chorus so bold. In the name of love, let our stories unfold. Every heart matters, every hand we lend. Welcome to the table where we all transcend. Welcome to the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative together, we'll answer the calls. No more division, it's time to unite. Each story, each struggle, it's our shared light. From every corner, let's lift and embrace, creating a future with compassion and grace. So let's build the bridges, let's cross every line. In the heart of the struggle, the stars will align. The promise of progress with every hand we lend. Welcome to the table where we all transcend. To the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative together, we'll answer the calls. Welcome to the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative, together we'll answer the calls. Together we'll rise. Together we'll fight. Hand in hand we'll chase the light. In hand we'll chase the light. Championing change, let's write our own song. With faith in each other, we can't go wrong. Welcome to the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative together, we'll answer the call. So come join the circle, take your place here. With love as our guide, we'll shed every fear. Welcome to the table, the time is now. In unity we stand, let's take our bow.
Think that. That's we're gonna have a
100%.
phone in your hand or a phone on the side of your face in like 30 years. You're never not gonna be connected, and it's gonna get to a point where like you have to have it, or else you're against the government or some shit like that, or something. It's going to get to that point, like right. So we're never gonna not be as connected as we are now. We're gonna be more connected. So like
Bless you.
they now. You literally have sunglasses, you know, the Ray-Ban sunglasses that connect to Meta and the Facebook and the AI and all that stuff that you can walk around with, and it shows you things on the screens. Like,
Yeah.
let's be honest, it's not a far stretch to think that you know, Demolition Man, when they have to wear the headsets and all that stuff and everything like that, like, you know, it's not far to think that isn't where we're already heading.
It's not far off.
No. But anyways. Well, you guys caught that bit of a conversation. Weird.
We'll get off our soapbox.
Welcome back. It is Wednesday night. We are playing some D&D again, like always. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully, you're excited about what's going to happen tonight. I did tell Rocky at work today to make sure she tunes into the tonight's session because it is the last few sessions have been pretty good. So realistically, she's just if she's just watching them, I'm totally cool with that too. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Because like that's just watch hours plus people are like enjoying our stuff, and that's what really matters, right? At the end of the day.
Oh, yeah, totally, yeah.
So yeah, we are on episode 57, guys. 57.
That's crazy.
Like
We're halfway to 100.
we're probably going to hit 100.
We're going
Yeah.
to.
I wouldn't be. That's 2 years. That's 2 years of a campaign.
Go.
How many people know that they've run a campaign that long with regular people,
Mhm.
not like people breaking it out
Consistently,
like
too.
consistently.
Like
Yeah.
every week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Hayden was complaining about not being able to play so often. I'm like, join the online campaign on Wednesdays if you want. Like, you can play in there. You will play every week.
Every
We
week.
consistently get together every week on Wednesday night. That just is what it is. Like, it works.
It's
for
very
everybody,
rare.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Months to believe in.
You know what I mean? So, but he's like, oh, I don't like the online stuff. Well, then sit in your corner and be upset that we can't get together more often in person. Like,
Yeah.
leave me alone, then, dude. I'm
I gave
giving
you
you
a
options.
solution.
I
don't know.
yeah,
what to
Yeah.
do.
right.
Like I miss rolling the dice and like in person.
would
Like
love
I miss
to,
that. But
But
it's like
if it's not going to happen, it's,
Yeah.
this
Time
is a good way to
plays.
play.
there's a season of life for that, and we're not in that season. So
Yep.
Yeah.
this works.
I would have to move to Canada. That's what this would be.
Yeah, but if
we
we're-
would be there.
But
Yeah.
if we were making like this was our jobs, it'd be a different story. You know what I mean? It's like then you think
Correct.
about maybe relocating, especially if you're like doing some cash money right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Selling
No,
that merch
100%.
and stuff. By the way, we do have a merch store. If you want to go pick up some merch, that would be awesome. Thank you, appreciate it.
Comfy shirts. They're very
Comfy
comfy shirts.
Oh shit.
And sweaters.
I gotta look it over again. Actually, I haven't looked at it in like a month and a half. Oh my goodness. Anyways, if you guys are having fun watching us play this crazy wacky game, well, we appreciate you for hanging out. But let's go ahead and get into it. Last session, y'all found I did not realize you were going to spend an entire session of you guys trying to get away from Blackthorn. That was crazy.
AKA Ronnie.
That was
Trying
crazy.
to get away.
We were
Yeah.
out of there.
Yeah, Orlana and Hathor, you just busted a wall down, and then you call Thornstride out of nowhere, and you just ride off. I'm just like, the fuck just happened? Like, how does
It
this
went
happen?
so well.
And I'm
We
like,
planned so well.
which
for
is
that.
good. That's
Yeah.
what you should be. You should be planning, and it does make
Yep.
it makes a difference. It does. It makes a difference. But then Ronnie decided that she had to hide out and make sure she didn't get caught, which was a smart play to begin with. And then we had a very perceptive guard who was able to
Stupid perceptive.
figure some
You
stuff
woke
out.
up ready for.
Yeah, he did. And so you guys, you end up getting caught, but you had an awesome way to get out of what you were in, and that was awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty freaking
beautiful.
awesome. And you left Blackthorn in your dust as you all made it to the watchtower, the watch house at the docks on Black Bay. And you all, after having a quick chat and reminiscing about the events that had just happened and transpired, and that you have succeeded in everything that you were trying to do and accomplish, you started to notice that the water on Black Bay was, well, there were waves, but there was no sound except for a boat at the end of the long dock, just kind of tapping against the side of the dock as the waves push it up against. It's the only sound you can hear, is just a tapping of that boat. I don't have a sound for it. I'm sorry.
No tapping.
I tried
It
looking for
happens.
one and I couldn't find one. I was actually not gonna lie. I was kind of upset about it. Not gonna lie.
Mhm.
So
We'll
Anyways.
forgive you. It's okay.
okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I like the
What?
thunk sound.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Just picture it in our heads. We can do it.
We can do it. We got this.
Yeah.
Imagination.
It's not like we're already doing that. Okay, so as you guys look out over the bay, it's quiet. You can see further out, the mist and the fog has kind of covered the bay just enough, but just in the distance, peering through that mist, that fog, is what looks like broken fingers, as if it looks like the remnants of docks or something. About halfway out. Who drew the boat? Who drew the boat?
Where did that come from?
It wasn't me.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We chose death tonight, apparently.
Oh my goodness. All
I
right.
thought we.
This whole time I thought you drew it there, DM.
Nope, not me. Not me. Not me. Nope. Thunk. Thunk. Thunk.
Now it's an ominous thunk.
Go ahead. Get in the boat.
Yeah. Get in the boat. I don't wanna.
Skipping away. Okay. Get the boat it is. Cueing your Bilbo Baggins. We're going on an adventure.
We're going on an adventure. All right, so what are you guys doing? Mind you that it is still the time it is right now is about, okay. Who wrote thunk? I'm not even looking at the screen, and then I just look back and it's just written on the screen. Okay. Anyways,
We're done.
It's like early morning. It was dark, and now it's kind of like the sun is cresting over the scorched mountains and a little bit, and the light is starting to rise. But for some reason, this entire area seems to be under a veil of fog and mist. Nothing's really breaking through. Okay.
Did anyone notice that boat there before?
I've never seen that boat in my life.
No, never noticed it. Was there a boat the last time we were here?
I wasn't really looking. I was mostly paying attention to the guardhouse. So
I mean, the
Might have been.
fog is super thick. I honestly didn't even notice it when I first came over. I was more focused on getting inside to you guys, so
yeah. Well,
I mean, you were wanting to go on the lake, right, Hathor?
we don't have to. I mean, I'm curious, but we could always come back another day. I'm sure the water will still be there.
We might not still be here, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be honest.
If we wanted to, we could tie a rope around you and like tie it to somewhere on the boat so you're secured.
That sounds like a surefire way to
Drown.
Yeah, let's tie ourselves to a heavy piece of equipment.
Okay, well, it's a boat.
We'll just be able to quick browse around and get out of there. Like, quicker the better.
Yeah. How do we all feel about the thing in the water?
Really hoping it's a myth.
Mm-hmm.
I have a suspicion that it's not.
Maybe we could be friendly with it.
I mean, you're the animal person here, so.
Yeah. Maybe we could find some food or something and give it some food. You can't go wrong with food.
I don't think it eats food. I think it eats people, Lana. Or like souls.
Above table.
Okay.
Because I'm remembering and I don't want to RP it wrong. I I know that we were told that it was more of a guardian of the area. Did we know that in character?
No,
Most of the
Hathor and a lot.
stuff.
Was that Hathor's? I just can't remember if Ronnie knew this. That's
Ronnie, you would have you spent time in your monastery, reading all sorts of books about creatures of the world and things that have been hidden, and you do remember. Give me a history real quick.
okay.
First roll was made.
Yeah, we didn't pre-roll.
Well, I did.
You did? I
Well,
didn't.
that's what
Did
the
you?
insight check was for, to do a pre-roll.
Oh, I see.
13.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. You remember reading about all these these creatures that seemed impossible to exist, but with your experiences that you have come across with. Now knowing that dragons are a thing, there's almost a 15-foot tall man that mans a keep high in the mountains. There's the Lorithine. It's not out of the realm of possibility of a rumor or a myth that you that you read about of something that lives in this bay that is not. It's rumored to protect the deep.
Okay.
To a degree. Whether or not it's a guardian or a threat, you don't quite know.
Fair enough. Okay. I mean, yeah, there's probably given our luck, high probability that we'll run into it.
Mm.
Whether it's exactly the creature from myth or not, I mean, that's to be seen, but we've seen plenty of things that should have been just myth and stories and very clearly is not. But
That's a good point.
I mean, if there's a connection to your family, Hathor, to your dad, I mean, the likelihood of us being here where we can actually take a minute and go around, I feel like is slim.
I know. It's not only that my father had an outpost there. He also had an outpost there while he was fighting Garion. Actively.
Could be some interesting information then.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we first got to Dernrath, I found a map book about my father and his fight with Garion. He had a map of the catacombs. I'm sure he has more information. Someone hasn't already gotten to it.
I think it's worth checking out.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
The more information we can have, the less blind we are going into this, I think the better.
Yeah. I suppose you're right. Well, does anyone know how to ride a boat?
I'm sure I've read about it, but there's not really boat rides in the Scorched Mountains, so.
Yeah.
I could give it a whirl.
Have you guys gone up to the boat? Have you kind of like walked
Yeah,
the
I'm
dock?
gonna-
Or
I'm still
Mm-mm.
inside. I'm kind of just like gesturing.
No, I'm gonna start walking to the boat.
Okay.
You guys will have all your things, weapons, everything? I have a feeling we probably won't be stopping back here. Orlana, get your bedroll.
Oh,
it just
Right.
runs back on the dock.
right. So
Ronnie
excited
didn't
to
drop
do this.
anything yet, so.
Yeah, we were camped out there for like 5 hours.
Yeah,
Oh, Ronnie, got a little bit of extra food here if you're hungry.
I will
She
totally
didn't
eat
have any
some.
food.
I
Where'd
stashed
you
it.
get food
How
from?
old is it?
Geez, was
I
it,
gave
what,
you
2 days?
Okay, okay,
gave you the
okay.
rest of my rations, Lana. Where'd
I
you get
saw
that from?
It's called stashing. You know? What happens if, we have breakfast and I'm still hungry? I could have second breakfast.
If you had shown me your food, we could have rationed appropriately. We could have saved some food for Ronnie, and we would have all had more.
Well, sorry, I wasn't thinking properly. No, just heat of the moment here, okay? Here, I got more
Oh.
if you want it.
Oh.
You might be hungry.
I have a feeling that I don't want food in my stomach.
You would
No,
think that
I'll
the
be here
one
for you.
character that eats so much would not forget about the food that they had in their pack.
It's called stashing for emergencies.
It's a surprise for later.
Yep.
It's a surprise to me.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way down the docks, every step you hear your footprints on the dock. You hear the clang of your boots against the wood. It's still, though, strange that the water is breaking against the dock posts, but not making any sound. As you get to the boat, it's a little rowboat. Big enough to fit 5 people, maybe 6. You see laying down in it, there's a collection of oars. Not a sailboat. He changed it. You see a collection of oars, and you can see the rope that's tied up against the post spun and wound down in the stern of the boat.
Oh my gosh.
As I'm like
You're
watching
right.
it change, it's adjusting in real time. I'm like, are you done?
It looks like a whale.
The boat looks seaworthy.
Lake-worthy, hopefully, too.
As I was walking down the dock, was there anything like on it, like crates or anything at all?
As you, not really. There's the
Okay.
odd like kind of bench that's built out of some of the posts that you can sit on, but there's no real like crates or barrels or anything along the dock. This dock is pretty empty except for the lamp posts that
Okay.
are stuck at at every corner bend in the dock, and those lamps are lit. They've been lit the entire time.
Okay.
And you remember last time you were here, they were lit as well. You know what? Roll me a history.
Boop. Oh,
It's a
Better than my
15.
history.
let's waste that on that. That's a 19.
Last time when you were here, you spoke to Lessa, Warden Lessa, and she did say the last time a patrol went out on the water, they didn't come back.
Ooh.
She didn't tell you like that something bad happened, but they didn't come back. The one thing that did, the other part of that she did mention was it was a few unsavory Garian cloaks that went out that were disrespectful and rude, and that the last time you were here, and she spoke of the tale of the grave wake, respect for the area is high. And that the men that went out last time were joking about doing deceitful things.
How does the boat look getting up to it?
Oh, it looks fully seaworthy. It's floating there. There's no water on the inside or anything. It looks pretty dry. You've got bits of rope on both the stern and the bow. You've got there looks like there's like 4 or 5 oars in there, just kind of like collapsed on the side of it, on the inside, just laying alongside. A few benches for you guys to sit on. There's a rudder. Instead of having to use an oar, there's an actual rudder on the back of it that you can use to steer if you need to.
Okay.
So it's a decent little boat. It's not huge, but it's a decent little boat.
Boat looks good. Climb in.
Yeah, might as well get in while we're able to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ronnie will hop in the boat.
Okay.
I'll start untying.
Guys, maybe we should come back when we have our dragons, and we can fly over the lake.
I'll be fine. Reach my hand out.
I can't breathe. I think maybe
Maybe
like
okay.
Hathor's gonna like sit down. Like,
Sit
maybe.
right in the center of it, just like this.
No, on the dock. I have not reached the boat. I am just sitting down on the dock. Just think. Maybe I won't. Maybe you guys should go. Well, I can watch. Artist.
No, we're not
Can't
gonna
let
leave
the
without
water
you.
conquer you forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I have bigger worries, I think, in my life than water. And I'm gonna let it win this time. I'm just gonna try and like crawl back.
No, come on.
No, Hathor, no.
We have bigger worries. You shouldn't let water
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
She's slowly moving.
If water
Anyway,
wins, what else are you gonna let win?
Just grab by the feet and pull her into the boat.
Drag.
Oh no!
This was your idea.
Yeah.
I,
No, you know,
I
no,
mentioned
Hathor.
it. You guys are making me do this.
we're not making you do anything.
We might be now, but
Yeah.
I mean,
But you know, Hathor, the one thing, yes, I get you are afraid. You have fear of the water. But the one thing we can do with our fear, it helps us get through tougher times. Make decisions on the fly without even fully rethinking of the repercussions of it. Maybe out there, you could be our protector more.
As you push off the dock.
kick. Too late now.
Oh, are you doing that? I'm not gonna. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, as I
I think
untie those.
if Orlana untied it and she's trying to give the pep talk, I would for sure just
oh, they're just totally harmlessly. Everything's gonna be fine, and then
It's everything will be
just
fine.
untying the boat, and all you see is Ronnie just.
whoop.
As you
sisterhood.
float out.
You know,
Um,
Hathor, I never told you this. You know, my scars on my face, right?
Oh,
You know, after that bear attack, I was afraid to go back into the woods. I had fear of what could happen next.
really?
But it was my dad that told me that. with our fear, it makes us a better person when it comes to making decisions while we're facing it. Like he helped me get over that fear of walking in the woods. Maybe we'll help you get over this fear.
If you push me into the water, Alana, I will kill you.
I would not do such a thing.
As you
Ronnie kicks off the boat because that would be perfect. That would be the
Hathor
point.
is white knuckling the sides of the boat. She is absolutely terrified.
So I'm taking it that Ronnie and Orlana are the two paddling.
Yep.
I could paddle.
Or one of us is paddling, one of us is steering.
Yeah.
Either or.
As you guys begin to pull away from the dock, it doesn't take long for that gray mist to envelop you. And slowly, as you get further and further from your starting point, you see the lanterns of the dock kind of extinguish one by one. One of the first things you notice is every time the paddle goes into the water, it almost breaks the surface. And from when it was rocking earlier and you saw the boat kind of shifting and bumping into the dock, the surface has gone eerily calm. Except for subtle ripples that happen out from away from the boat, as if a fish has broken the surface.
Okay.
Why'd you roll that?
I'm glad we wasted a nat 20.
I know, I'm so glad. I was really hoping
A
it would land on the
scared
2.
roll.
I really wanted it to be low. It's okay.
Do you want it to be anything?
Dude, I want to know if I was gonna throw up. It's okay. It's a nat 20, so she's.
It doesn't take long, as you feel like you're in a cloud, with the mist is so thick and heavy, and soon, though, you begin to see what looks like a shape emerge ahead of you. At first, it looks like broken fingers of a dock. You don't see the dock itself, but only the poles, the posts that rise up out of the water. And they only rise up by about 2 or 3 feet. That's it. And as you get closer, more of the fog dissipates and you begin to start to see this island in the middle of the lake. As you get closer, you start to see the forms of buildings. They look run down and dilapidated. And as you get closer, and you start to see more and more of this area, you reach a dock that, when you get there, and you finally reach these posts that are sticking out of the water, and you look down, the dock itself is about a foot under the water.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get to this island, it almost looks like the entire thing is about a foot underwater. You can see just past the dock, you can see the cobblestones that line the streets. You can see most of the ruined buildings that have kind of like crumbled in under the water, just kind of under there. That's what you see.
Whoa.
As you get there, you see some buildings are still rising above that, about a foot of water. is covering the entire island.
Oh. Crazy.
Wow.
The boat
Well,
seems to float over the edge of the land. Just enough that you're not really scraping the bottom, but there are moments where, as the boat goes, you can kind of hear as it hits specific areas. But now you can visibly see over the sides of the boat. You can see there's ground below you. Like you could easily step in it and you'd be fine.
Better tie up so we don't damage this boat anymore. Where should we dock?
You literally could tie it off on the dock.
Yeah.
Right there.
we're floating right above the dock.
You literally are. That's what it is. You're literally floating right above the dock.
I know I had to make that joke.
So what are you doing?
All right.
Get up and go to the stern and grab the rope, tie it on a post.
I'm gonna go ahead and step out of the boat onto the dock, kind of testing it.
Okay.
See if I have footing.
As you do, the wood feels soft, but you can also see where you are there is ground underneath that part of the dock.
Yeah.
So even if it was soft and it was to go down, you wouldn't fall below the lake.
Perfect. I'll turn around once I've stepped out of the boat and offer my hand to Hathor. You coming?
Can't.
I mean, you didn't throw up on the way here. I think you can.
I'm proud of you. You didn't.
At least you'll have land under your feet.
Mm-hmm.
I can't let go. My hands won't let go.
Do you
Just take
need help?
I don't know. Maybe.
Try to grab her hand that's closest to me. Just try to encourage it to go up. I don't think I'd win in a strength contest, but...
One of the first things you notice as you are stepping on this dock is every time your foot goes into the water, it's almost as if it just breaks the surface and goes down. Like a diver making a perfect dive. No ripples are casting off your leg.
Wow.
And as you look around and kind of see, you can see most of the island. It's not a very big island. It's maybe half a kilometer at the very most, half a mile. But you can see to the very end. Take you maybe 20 minutes to walk across it.
Okay.
You see most of the buildings have fallen below the water line. There's a few that still stand. You could even walk the cobblestone street because it's right there in front of you. And at the very end of the island, you see a massive tower. Easily 4 stories high. Taller than any of the other buildings on this island.
Well, I think it's safe to say if your dad's outpost was in one of the buildings that are no longer standing above the water, anything helpful to us would have been gone.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that just leaves the buildings that are standing. Do you have an idea of where?
No.
Cool.
No. Hathor's gonna reach for one of the oars from the boat
Okay.
and use it to check the ground before she takes a step.
Okay. What are you poking at?
Ground.
Just the ground, or are you just above the dock? Are you poking at the dock? Or are you poking at the ground itself?
Okay. From what I understood, it seems like we had all gotten out of the boat and we're standing
At the edge of the dock. Okay. As you poke the edge, the ground is fairly firm. You can see the cobblestones down below. You can see what looks like the grass of this island almost looks like it's underwater grass. It's thrived for where it is. It's still alive. But the shape of everything on this island definitely looks like it has not been inhabited well over almost 2 decades. Since the Battle of the Black Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, do we want to start down the street and look into the first house that we come by?
Yeah. Unless if there's another spot speaking out to Hathor or you. I'm okay with anything right now.
I mean, besides the 4-story building at the very end. That one I definitely want to check out.
Yeah.
But I figure we might as well hit the ones that are on this side first.
Who knows what we could find too. Maybe we could find like treasure or something.
What are you gonna do with? I mean, you are dirt poor, so broke, I should say.
Look, just because you're feeling some sort of way because you're in water doesn't mean you should fire shots. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm just gonna brush that one off, Hathor. I know you didn't mean it.
I meant to say it just broke, but
I'm dirt poor. I'm wealthy in my own way.
that's very true.
And with the sisterhood.
Oh yeah.
You got a lot
Troubling.
more wealth and other things than I do. Okay.
Well, might as well start walking.
Yeah.
No point in standing right by, the water's edge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd rather be
Yeah.
further inland.
Yeah. Let's go. It's I still can't believe your dad fought here.
As you guys make your way, every time you take a step, it's strange on how it's almost as if you're not disturbing the water's surface. But as you get closer to the first building and you have a look at it, the windows they're smashed out. The wood around where the glass was held is rotted away and softened, that the glass has just kind of fallen out of place. Mm-hmm. The door with the door hinges has rotted off, and that's fallen in underneath the water. You can see the door laying face first down under the water as if it's like all just soaked. As you look in, you see reeds and moss that has just grown and overtaken this entire building. It's whatever was left in here is just not usable anymore. The moisture in the air, everything has just kind of killed everything. But the one thing you do see above the doorway is a name. The Salted Pike.
That's pike.
Does anyone know what a pike is? Is that like a spike?
It's a fish, I believe.
Oh,
How would you name a fish a pike? What does it even look like anyway?
does it look like a spike?
Could be.
I mean, I don't have a photo of one, or a drawing of one photo. A drawing of one on me. Yeah, hold on. In my mind's eye, I can picture it.
Draw.
I mean, I can.
Do you have like paper?
In paper?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Like now I'm curious, and I don't really want to keep moving, so let's draw.
Let's see.
As Ronnie's doing that, I just want to kind of glance around and like just.
Oh, so it looks like
Pretty-
every other fish?
I never said I was an artist. I said I was a scholar.
As you look around, Orlana,
That glass.
you see many of the buildings that were there seem to be crushed under the water, but you do come across this building over here. And like the first one that you came across, it's run down. It's leaning to the side. The windows have fallen out of it from the moss and the reeds that have creeped up it. The wood is just like swollen around everywhere, as if like piece of it is just like brittle and broken off. The door is fallen in on itself, but the name above it is this Blackthorn Shipping Guild. And as you wander around and you kind of make your way through all of this area, you come across here, and it just like the last two buildings, the same kind of environment has caused this one to kind of, it's in and of itself. But the name above that one, for the most part, you can read, is called the Merivale Imports. This general sense you're getting from these buildings is this was a hub for supplies. This was a transfer of goods from major cities around it. For the most part, it was easier for multiple cities to come to this island and use it as a hub than it was for those major cities to have to go all the way to the other ones. So you would find there's many different types of import buildings here. The one over here is called what is that? Vell's Cotton and Way. And Hathor, you would know that is one of the lords in Stormfell, because it's just around the corner from you, that deals in cotton and clothing. So very much, it almost seems like every building that was here had someone, was a part of some family that would deal in trading, and this is what was one of the major hubs. But as you get closer to the larger building, the clock, the tower, you see the building attached to the big tower looks like a barracks. And inscribed on the wall above the front door is the crest of Solvar.
Oh.
The sun with 12 rays. The image that signifies the Golden Battalion.
Overall, does the water get any deeper as we keep going, or does it
No,
stay about?
it's the same level.
Yeah.
It's about a foot of water. It comes up to about halfway up your calf as you're walking through it.
Cozy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
From the outside, this building looks like it was constructed fairly quickly.
Mm.
It's not it doesn't hold the same carefulness and care that the other buildings you came across from being built. This thing was put up very fast.
Is there a safe-ish looking way to enter either the barracks building or the tower from the outside?
A lot like the other buildings, it looks like the barracks and the tower itself have held up more. Most of the buildings on this island are built with thick timber and small stone.
Mm-hmm.
The barracks itself was built similar to the other buildings, but you could tell where the imperfections are when this thing was built. The tower itself, though, the large watchtower itself, is built out of what looks like thick gray stone, and it looks like it's been reinforced with iron bands that go around it and like heavy oak supports. This thing very much resembles a military outpost.
Hmm.
And
That's interesting.
as you're looking around, you can there's a doorway to what looked like would have been two large wooden doors that would open up into the barracks. One is still kind of hanging half off of its hinges, where the other one has fallen completely in on itself. For the most part, obviously, time has taken a toll on this building, and you can't assume it's safe in any way to be
Correct.
inside. But it looks sturdier than the other buildings that you've come across because of how large it is. It does look like it would be able to hold up to more torture than the other buildings.
Okay. Well, what are you thinking? Should we go in?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm going to carefully duck around the door that's hanging. I don't want to touch the door that's hanging.
Okay.
I want to like bypass it as to not like shock any part of this building.
Okay. You were able to do so. These doors are quite large, so it's not like you're trying to like shimmy between them. You're able to get around it. The doorway going in, you could probably walk 2 by 2 and still make it in without touching either side of the door.
Way bigger than.
They're large. They're large.
Okay.
Yeah. As you enter, you look around, and this is what looks like would be the bunkhouse for most of the soldiers. It's very much a resting area, sleeping quarters. You see what looks like bed frames that are just hovering above the waterline. You see those mattresses that are connected to it, but they're covered in moss and reeds, and the blankets are just soaked. You can see what looks like faded banners of the Golden Battalion hanging in the rafters of, for the most part of the roof. As you enter, you get a clearer picture of part of this roof has caved in. And you can see some of those same banners that have been tainted over time, a different color, as they lay at the bottom on the floor. of this building. At the end, you can see what looks like another set of large doors that open up into the tower.
I want to go ahead and walk towards those doors, and as I do, I just want to be scanning for anything that looks like it could be in somewhat decent condition, but I'm kind of assuming nothing in here is really
Give me an
decent
investigation.
condition.
Give me an investigation.
Okay. Man, my investigation sucks. 11.
As you walk through and you scan, you're looking everywhere you possibly can. You find you find some swords, you find some shields, you find even old armor, but it's all resting in or under the water, and it's definitely the time has taken its toll on this equipment. It's not very usable. You would assume that if you grab the straps of any of these chest plates, that they would snap. The leather would snap instantly. You wouldn't be able to hold it. For the most part, this place looks like it's decaying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I step in,
Okay.
I'll let Orlando and Ronnie go first, and before I step in, I'll just take a scan around the area, thinking about what Lessa had said about the missing patrol, and just like, is there any signs of people having come to the island?
You
A
can
newer boat or
no.
oaks?
The only boat that you see that is above the water is yours. You can't tell if something has disturbed the ground below you, as the water would have settled anything that would have stepped there. For the most part, you wouldn't be able to tell right now if someone had come to this island and messed around with it, because of the decay of all the buildings. It looks like it's just been ruined over time.
Well, should we see what the big scary stone tower has in store for us?
Yeah. Crazy how that work there is holding up pretty good.
Well, stone and big thick metal bands will probably hold up better than wood.
Yeah, that's true.
You're gonna open the door? The doors are closed to the tower.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask if they were closed or not.
They're closed.
Oh, I'll get the left side, Ronnie.
Yeah, we should go cautiously.
Yeah.
Slowly.
I'll pull out my amber glass dagger and be ready.
Are we pushing or pulling? What's the
The doors
Find
look
out.
like they open into the tower.
Okay. Yep.
At first-
Slowly put weight.
You're slowly okay. Good that you said that. I'm happy you said that, because if you did, as you slowly push weight, you feel the door, for as big as it is, feels like it's swollen, and when you do, it feels almost soft to the touch, but you do eventually hit a firm part of it, and as you start to push a little bit, you could hear the creaks and cracks, these similar sounds that you heard to Dernrath when those doors first opened. It hadn't been opened in a very long time. When the hinges went and popped, and as they did, you can hear them like that signature sound. As the doors slowly open enough that you could bridge through, but they eventually become hard to move as years of neglect has seized the hinges to a point.
All right. I'm
As
gonna step in past it and look around kind of cautiously, looking up too, just to see if there's anything like potentially trying to fall down.
As you look up, you see what on there's as you enter and look in, it's a large square room. There are stairs to the left that look like it's a single file staircase, so you'd have to go up like single file along the side there. Against the one wall where that staircase is, as the roof is about 12 feet high, you see another one of those banners, that gold fleece with the massive sun and 12 bands around. You see what looks like sconces lining the walls for where torches would have hung. You see reeds and moss just taking over most of the area. You see there's a couple of tables that just sit just above the water line. Some of the chairs that were in this room look like the legs have snapped off of them. They've like kind of like tilted under, and they're kind of laying under the water. This looks like a resting area, to say the least, like an entrance to the tower.
Okay.
How you holding up, Hathor?
It's fine. I don't think I've touched the body of water in a very long time. This is very uncomfortable.
Oh, you're doing great.
This.
Just like
This
the
is the
rest.
last building will probably be done shortly, so.
The floor of this building there's that foot of water, but when you see the stairs and you go up, there's no more water. They are dry. They're very dry.
The water rises with every step.
Just when you step, we could make it to the top.
That would be nuts.
Yeah.
It'd be like a curse.
Just slowly sinking the whole island.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Ronnie, you step the wind and start going up the staircase.
Peace out. You guys have a entry door thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, well, I'll
Should we go up the
push forward
stairs?
with my oar still tapping the ground before me because I don't trust it. And tapping to make sure that I won't slip through and drown.
okay.
And walk towards the stairs. Tap, 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 tap. I'll
As you-
test this.
You're testing the stairs. They're firm. They're solid. It's that same like heavy gray stone that the building is that the outside is built out of. The same stairs. So it very much is firm. As you take
Leaning
your
my oar
first
against the wall.
Okay, as you take your first step out of the water and you hit the stone, you see the wetness of your boots as they hit it changes the color of the stone instantly. You know, like how when you step on a dry rock and that gray just goes to a more pewter gray. Yeah. But it is dry. And you no longer feel like your feet are sitting in the water.
Okay. I'm gonna start climbing.
As you climb, it takes a right-hand turn, about 12 steps up, and there's another 12 steps beyond that, and this hall that you're going up right now is got sconces that go all the way up, and as you open up into this one massive room, It looks like it could have been a mess hall, somewhere where people could have gotten some food. There's about 4 long tables that go down that look like they could sit at least 15 per people each side. These rooms are quite large. These room like this tower is, I would say, probably 30 feet in diameter. So there's about 3 of these tables that go about 20 feet long. Look like they could easily sit 15 people each side. With benches that go along. It's very dry in here. You see a chandelier hanging from the roof, like an iron chandelier hanging from the roof down in multiple different areas. And as you come out, you see that running along that same wall, there are more stairs that look like they go up to the 3rd level. And these tables, look, they're dry. They have what looks like plates and old cutlery on them. There's cups that have been knocked over, almost as if people who were in this room left it in a haste.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, do you want to keep going?
I'll take a look. Does it look like there's anything that my father might have had in this room? Like anything of value that's like, oh, that's obviously my dad's?
No. This room is very much for the soldiers. It's got those same banners that are hanging on the wall that are now quite dry, and they look fairly well kept. Water really hasn't touched this area, so everything that's up here looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Alvar has certainly kept this place tidy
Mm-hmm.
and intact. His 12-ray sun looks barely scathed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep going. You guys can look around if you want, but I'm gonna keep climbing.
As you enter the
Good.
the second stairwell, going up to the 3rd floor, you notice that there's no rust on the iron sconces that are on the walls. There's no damage to any of this room here. But as you start to climb up this next level, you notice that there are windows that peer out, and you can see through them out into the bay. And as you do walk past, that same veil of mist that surrounds the whole island is still there. You can't see past it. But the one thing you do see are these rather decent size ballistas that sit at the base of each of these windows. They're not huge, but if you think about having a large crossbow that's mounted, that could probably hold like a 4-foot arrow.
Yeah.
And as you walk past that window, you see that is there, and then as you go and make the turn, you see another one out another window that's sitting there as well.
Okay.
Is Ronnie and Orlana heading up with her, or are you guys staying in the mess?
I would have headed up.
Okay.
I would have stayed behind them for a moment or two.
Okay. You bridge the landing of the 3rd floor. As you do, again, it looks like these are more sleeping areas, but they look like they're for officers. More like there's about 5 different beds in here, and each one has a desk beside it with a chair and a trunk at the base of it, that all look like they've not been touched in years.
Oh,
each.
this looks
Go ahead.
promising.
Go ahead.
I'll walk to the first trunk and flip it open.
As you do, it looks like it's filled with clothes, like cloths, this old gear in a way. Nothing too extravagant.
You want to check out the other ones, Ronnie? See if we can find anything interesting. Any notes or...
Yeah, might as well. I'll help her and
How
start
long?
opening up trunks.
How long do you think you stay in this room and do that for? Are you doing it quickly, or do you think you stay for a little while? I'm only asking that question because that's going to determine on a roll if you guys need to make one.
I don't think we're rushing. I think we're
Taking your time.
We don't really... Nothing external is rushing us right now, so...
Yeah.
No, fair enough. You look around and you find what looks like on some of the desks just old journals just depicting like orders that have been given out from some of the captains, writing about their day, about what the soldiers have been up to, the fog, watch patrols, most of that stuff you come across. You find mostly just like common clothes, not what a captain would wear or a lieutenant would wear on a daily, just in their trunks. Most of this area is kind of just this wasn't a very well lived in floor. The captains were here to sleep, and they left and they went back out and did they went to the other rooms that they had to be in. So you don't really come across much. You see some sort of like surveying records. Some of the books talk about how watching the northeastern shore for any Garrian cloaks has become exhausting as of late. But again, sorry, go ahead.
I didn't catch it. Anything what?
Did you find anything interesting?
I mean, it mostly looks like people's journals. Some like unofficial recordings, I would call them, of orders and stuff that was passed down, but it's mostly just their, I mean, it looks like just their journal and some pretty normal kind of cheap looking clothing too. I mean, it's not nothing fancy, nothing worth weighing ourselves down with so far.
No, I think this was just the officer's floor.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep going.
As you press on, you climb the last steps again. You see those windows with those armaments hanging out of them, and you get to the final floor. And as you do, you stop at a landing, and before you are two large oak doors with iron bands, and they are shut. Ahead of you.
I'd say this is it.
Those are some impressive doors.
They are. Do they look like they open at all?
They look like they open inward.
Try to push.
I'm gonna look around and Aragorn style.
Like
So you guys are pushing
swinging doors.
You're pushing the doors open.
Yeah.
Okay. You press up against them, and at first they don't quite move, but slowly they begin to open. And then as they do, this floor is unlike the ones below it. You see a central chamber that looks like it functions as a planning room, a war room, if you would. There's a massive table in the center of it that dominates most of the room. It's covered in what looks like carved maps of the surrounding area. You can see what looks like little markers that have been put on the tabletop. Some that have the golden battalion. It's a big Solvar symbol on the top of it of little gold men, and then you see some that are black and crimson that are moving around as if this was their way of tracking the movements of their enemy and themselves and where they're going. You see what looks like a large window off to the left that would open up into a massive view of the lake, but the shutters are closed right now. Adjacent to this chamber, you see what looks like a private residence. You see down below was the officer's chamber. Up here it looks like this is a residence of where the commander would live.
I was gonna make a beeline for that.
As you do, you catch it. You guys see Hathor just kind of blow past the table and into this doorway. There's no door on it. It just opens up into a room. The room's modest. It's got a heavy oak desk that faces a window that looks out over the lake. You see bookshelves lining the walls. You see maps and correspondence that remain scattered all over the desk. You see what looks like a locked iron chest sitting beside the desk. How much time do you spend in this room?
I'm gonna spend my remaining time in this room.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm not asking that specifically. I'm asking how much time do you think you spend in this room? Do you think you spend an hour looking things over?
I don't know. We haven't gotten there yet. Probably more than an hour.
So you're because if you're like just bruising
the investigation,
if you're just like looking around, moving things around and all stuff, I'm gonna get a roll. But if you're gonna spend some time,
how I'm picturing this is the war room. You take that in as soon as I see the other chamber, making a beeline for that, and then Hathor's just gonna stop and just stand in the doorway as she kind of takes in where her father would have lived, and is observing that and just taking it in. She's not in a rush at all. She's kind of mourning him all over again.
As you stand in that doorway, you see the desk, you see the iron chest, you see the bookshelves, you see on the far right side of this room, you see a proper bed. It's made. You see it's not a large bed. It's like a twin bed. It's not huge. It's for sleeping. You see a wardrobe beside it. You see what looks like a empty fireplace that hasn't been obviously used in many years, but also doesn't look like it has been even when the fort was active. It doesn't even look like it was used then. You can see that this room was his personal quarters, his study, if you would. You see what looks like a ledger on the desk, thick. And then one of the other things that you see that's very curious is a large compass that's embedded in the wall above the fireplace. When I say large, I'm like clock face. It's about this big.
That's a pretty big compass.
Big compass
It's
holder.
brass, but the compass needle points down. You see on one of the walls there is a framed portrait of the Golden Battalion. Most of it has kind of just like got covered in dust, but there's a face that you see that in your mind just all of a sudden just clicks. It's your father's face. On the desk beside the Golden Battalion journal, you see several other journals just kind of like stacked up. What are you doing?
I'll wander past the compass and not really pay any attention to it because Hathor doesn't really care about that. And walk past the portrait, kind of dwell on that for a second, and then move to the ledger and open that up.
As you open this this golden ledger and you flip through the pages, you see the insignia of the Golden Battalion in the bottom right of each page. This is a recording of the day's events. First one says, it's the 18th day of the harvest vein. The fog returned before dawn, thick enough that the north bank vanishes entirely. Sergeant Miller insists he saw movement along the tree line shortly after sunrise. I climbed the tower myself, but found nothing beyond shadows and mist. The men grow restless, watching an empty shoreline day after day wears upon them. More than battle ever could. Still, our orders remain unchanged. Watch the north bank. Watch the roads. Watch for Garrian movement. Supplies arrived from Stormfell this afternoon. Merchants continue to complain about military inspections. They complain less when reminded that Garrian scouts have been spotted less than 20 miles from their warehouses. No confirmed sightings today. The lake remains quiet. Too quiet. You flip the page. 23rd day of Harvest Vein. The fog did not lift all day. 3 separate patrols reported lantern lights moving across the northern shore. None could agree on how many. None could agree on where. One shore, he heard voices carrying across the water. Another claimed the lights moved against the shoreline. I fear the men are beginning to imagine enemies in every shadow. Yet I cannot ignore the reports. Something is moving beyond the mist. Garrian's forces have been absent for too long. Men preparing for war do not simply disappear. Tonight I ordered double watches. If they gather, we will see them first. You flip the next page. 27th day of Harvest Vein. The compass moved again. Not north, not east. The deep waters. Always the deep waters. I have kept the thing hidden from the men. Too many stories already circulate around the bay. Every fisherman speaks of the grave wake. Every child has heard tales of the Black Bay serpent. I believe them to be stories, yet 3 nights ago, the water outside the eastern docks rose nearly 2 feet without wind. Last night, the chains beneath the warm rest groaned for nearly an hour. Tonight I watched the compass turn of its own accord, slow, deliberate, as if following something moving beneath the lake. I do not know what sleeps in Back Bay. I pray it remains asleep. 31st day of harvest vein. We spotted them, carrying cloaks, at least 30, maybe more, hidden among the trees. The northern banks have been crawling with movement since dawn. They are probing our defenses, testing our sight lines, watching us as closely as we watch them. I fear the battle we have prepared for is finally approaching. The men know it too. Nobody laughed at supper tonight. Even the fog felt heavier. The compass has not stopped turning since sunset. That is the last entry in the journal.
Hathor's going to turn and look at the compass now.
Compass is still. The arrow points down.
I'm going to close the ledger and take a step towards the compass, and I would like to do an arcana.
Okay. Oh shit.
That is a 19.
The magic that comes off this compass, you read something, that there's something attached to this compass, that it's not there to track whether or not you are walking north or south. It is there to track something that lives in the depths. It tracks something. And out of everything, go ahead.
Irani,
Yeah.
does Orlana come up the stairs?
Yeah, I just sat for a moment or two, then just like slowly made my way up and caught up to you guys.
Hey guys, there's a bunch of journals here. If you want to take a peek.
Okay.
Or you can go through the ledger, but I try and get into this chest. There's also bookshelves, but
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
What's
Must be
that?
fighting your urge to climb that bookshelf, are you?
it's not tall enough.
This truck is
man.
curious. Start kicking it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was locked, right?
It's locked, yes.
Okay.
Hathor, would you have gone through the drawers of the desk?
No.
Okay.
I would like, when I enter the room, go ahead and I'm gonna cast detect magic to see if there's anything that I pick up with that.
Okay.
As I'm looking through books, just to see if there's something. Ronnie's immediately gonna go for the books, but if there's something that sets off like the detect magic, she would focus more
There are
on that for a second.
a few items that pop.
Okay.
One of them being the compass. The compass lights up.
Mm-hmm.
You hold on. Does detect magic go through iron?
I think it's
I
a
don't-
radius.
It has to be like. No, I know, but I
1
remember
foot.
like it only pierces through so much thickness. So if the iron is like an inch thick, it won't go through it, so you won't be able to detect what's in it.
Yeah. It's blocked by a foot of stone, dirt, or wood, an inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead. Blocks it. So
The chest would be made out of wood but have iron bounding, so the chest kind of lights up as if there's something inside that chest.
Yeah.
And then one of the drawers of the desk also lights up, like kind of like has a dull pulse, like there's something in a drawer.
okay. Hey guys.
Yeah.
You remember that thing I did back when we watched a really cool show by Alistair?
Yeah.
Where I could like sense the magic.
Huh.
I did that coming into here.
Okay.
And there's at least 3 areas we should look at.
So
There's
that compass?
something, that compass for sure.
Mhm.
There's something in the chest. I'm getting like flickers of it.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
And there's something in this drawer.
I'll walk to the drawer. Which one? That one?
This one right here.
Oh, okay. I'll open the drawer.
As you open the drawer, you find a couple of things. You find some scrap paper. You find a silver ring, just a silver band ring. And you find a key.
Hey,
That's convenient.
maybe that, and I'll walk over to Hathor. Hand the key
What
over.
was lighting the magic that was in that drawer?
The
Which
ring
item?
the ring lights up.
Okay.
Is anything else in there, Lana?
No, not that. Just a key, some papers, and this ring.
That
The-
ring is what was setting it off. So I wouldn't put it on just yet.
The ring looks like it could be a wedding band in a way.
It could have been your dad's, maybe.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen his. I'll take the ring and I'm putting that thing in a secure pocket. I'll take the key and kneel down in front of the chest and see if it'll work.
I'll walk right behind Hathor.
You
I'm
hear
in
the
focus
lock
now.
unlock. That signature.
Nice.
As you take the lock off and you lift the lid, the first thing you see is a set of ceremonial golden battalion armor. It appears to be untouched by time. You see what looks like the golden seal of Solvar embossed in the chest. It looks like this was crafted in Stormfell by some of the finest blacksmiths. You can see there's 2 pauldrons that attach to this half plate armor. They are shaped like rising suns. And upon the breastplate of this armor at the very bottom is engraved Cyrus Quinn, Shield of Black Bay. You have found your father's breastplate. Half plate.
oh.
Do you pick it up?
Okay. Irreverently, I'll pick it up out of the chest.
As you lift this breastplate out of the chest, you notice at the bottom there's a folded up piece of parchment. As if folded like a letter.
Oh man, I can't cry tonight, okay? I'm good. Put the armor aside gently.
Oh, here, I'll hold up for you.
Careful with it, please. Careful.
Okay, I'll be careful.
I'm gonna glance up as I hear them saying that. Is the armor what was glowing? For my detect magic?
No.
Well, I don't know about that, so I'm gonna reach and grab the letter.
I'm intrigued now.
You're gonna grab the letter?
I'm gonna reach and grab the letter.
Do you open it?
Yep.
I just sent you something. Can you
Okay.
read that?
I can't. I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'm just.
You're teleported to another dimension. Bye.
I would like you to. I would like Hathor. I would
Okay.
like you to read that letter, please.
Hold on, I'm
Here
gonna
we go,
mute.
guys. The glasses are coming off.
It's okay.
It's a letter to my mother.
No way.
It says, "Dearest Ilda, I hope this letter finds you and our little one well. Fog remains as stubborn as ever upon the lake. Some mornings I cannot see beyond the nearest dock, and I swear the men are beginning to forget what clear skies look like. They've taken to making wages about whether the sun still exists beyond the mist. How are you, my love? How was our little gold star? I imagine she's grown another inch since I last saw her. Has she finally stopped chasing every bird she sees, or does she still believe she can catch one if she runs fast enough? I think of home often, more often than a commander probably should. The days here are long, and the nights longer still. There's little to look at beyond the fog, water, and reports. When my watch is done, I find myself thinking of our home, of your laughter, and of the smell of supper drifting through the house. If you told, I would gladly trade a month of military rations for one of your home-cooked meals. The cooks here do their best, but I suspect their greatest talent is finding new ways to ruin perfectly good stew. If all goes well, I should be home within a few weeks. Perhaps sooner. The situation remains stable, and though there have been rumors of Garrian movements along the northern shore, I suspect we are watching shadows more often than soldiers. I return. I am looking forward to a proper home-cooked meal and an evening where no one expects me to sign reports or little stubborn arguments between captains. Just a quiet table, good food, and time with my girls.
Mm-hmm.
Give our little gold star a kiss for me, and tell her that her father expects another drawing waiting for him when he gets home. I still keep that last one tucked safely inside my journal. I must admit the horse looked none like more like a turnip with legs. I miss you both more than words can properly say. Until then, know that you are never far from my thoughts. I will be home soon. Ever yours, Cyrus.
Oh.
It's not even my dad, and I'm crying. The little star got me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Who knew Hathor was
I
an
was good
artist?
till that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. You sounded like a good man. Oh. I would wipe my tears away, but I'm holding the armor still. Oh, that got me.
I think you can put it down.
I can't. This is. Orange, oh my gosh, it's so sweet.
I don't even remember that drawing I gave him.
Bet you it's in one of the books here. Oh, Ronnie has a new mission. I need to find the turnip horse. Side mission to the side, currently on the back burner. After Hathor finishes reading that, I would like to walk over and look into the chest because I'm very intrigued as to why it wasn't the armor that lit up, and I want to see what set off the detect magic as we're all tearing up and I'm wiping my eyes.
Hathor is holding the letter and just kind of reading it again and again. Just tears continually streaming down her face.
As you look into the chest, you see an amulet at the bottom.
Mm.
Is a pendant of Solvar. Just laying there. It was below the letter.
Reach in and grab it. Hathor, I think this also belongs to you.
What?
This was below the letter. This is what set off the detect magic.
Do I know what this would be?
It looks like a simple amulet of Solvar. It's a gold chain that comes down, and it's an amulet that right in the center there that just has the sun with the 12 rays coming out of it. It feels warm to the touch.
Mm.
But in order for you to really learn what it is, you'd have to either cast Identify or study it for a while.
I'll unclasp it and put it around my neck.
When you put it on, it gives you the same feeling your sword does when you hold it.
I'm covered in
It's
solar energy.
It's warm as it rests there. It's warm.
You're gonna be dying in the Scorched Mountains.
It's so true. I ain't designed for this desert, okay? I do best in cold environments. It's my strong suit. I'll hold the letter up carefully and tuck that like the inside of my
Your pocket,
And,
like in your armor or something. Yeah, to kind of like keep it close to you.
Well,
Okay.
no, not the armor because I'm taking the armor off.
Your inner shirt pocket under the armor.
Inner
There.
shirt pocket
There.
underneath my and I'm gonna start unlacing my leather armor.
And you're gonna put on the other stuff. That's half plate, so you're aware.
I know.
So
We're doing it.
there you go.
Showing off the guns.
And Hathor was that, and you were complaining that you needed to get more armor.
As soon as we were in the bottom chamber and you said old armor, I'm like, wait a second. I'm not gonna find my father's armor here. And then as soon as we open the chest, I'm like, I knew it.
I fucking knew it.
I'm gonna begin to put on the half plate.
Okay. Ronnie, are you looking around?
I'm looking for a turnip drawing.
You spend a
I'm
bunch of
looking
time.
through all the books and stuff.
A lot of the books are written by authors. They're not written by him. Like things that he would read in his downtime. You do see what looks like a stack of journals, like personal journals, on the desk. And as you quickly brush through them, you do find one. As you're flipping through it, a piece of paper falls out, and this is what you guys see.
How'd he know we were gonna go look for a turnip horse?
Because it said I wrote it in the letter, and I'm like, okay, they're probably gonna want to see it, so I'm going to make it possible for them to see it.
Absolutely.
You do see this little piece of parchment fall out. The drawing is rough. It's made of charcoal. It's smudged in some areas. It's about the size of it's not very big. But it definitely this is the little turnip horse that Hathor drew when she was like 1.
You made a turnip horse. And you were judging my fish.
Let me see that.
Look.
Wow.
Oh man.
It's a sad horse too, dude.
In case you guys want to see, that was the letter that she wrote.
Oh,
She read.
That's so pretty.
So
Keep tightening and adjusting the armor as I'm showing them the letter.
I'm gonna have Hector come out of my hood. I'm like, Hathor, hold out your hand for a second.
Okay.
And I'll have Hector go fly and land in her hand. Well, you caught another bird.
Hathor just breaks down crying.
just breaks down crying.
Really hard not to. She's just all like.
That was the straw.
That was the straw that broke it.
Yeah. I'm keeping the horse drawing for a rainy day. It's going in my little journal that I carry with me.
I'm gonna turn around and go to this compass. This is kind of intriguing me.
How long would you guys say you've been up in this tower now? Would you say it's been a couple of hours? You've probably been up there for
Probably
2 or 3 hours. Yeah.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. Going through all the rooms and then
Yeah, and all the stuff.
One, yeah, probably 2
definitely.
to 3.
Yeah, I would say 2 to 3 hours. I would like you all to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Like that.
Oh.
Why? It's actually very wisdomous. Oh my word. There's more wisdom.
That's a 12.
Yeah, she got a 22.
No.
I got a 9.
9.
So that's a 12, a 22, and a 9.
Oh, that's actually. Wait a second. Never mind. Yes, 22.
Hathor, as you
smart,
are
not so wise.
strapping on your armor, and you're connecting all the straps, and you're connecting it into yourself, and make sure it fits just right. It's a little big for you, but like it kind of still rests on your shoulders a decent way, and
you know, muscle on me.
As you're doing that, you're looking around. You hear, Orlana, you get this urge that you don't want to leave.
Oh no.
You feel this is a comfortable place. It's nice to be here.
It's fucking deja vu.
Totally.
Hold on, no. Sorry. Wrong. Not Orlana. Ronnie. My bad.
Okay.
My bad. I looked at the wrong number. Ronnie, you get an urge as you're looking around that the books are enticing. You want to,
yeah, 100%.
sit and stay. You don't want to go anywhere. You want to just get cozy on the bed and just kind of like read.
I will.
Mommy's like, please don't mind if I do.
Which, to be honest, this is not out of character of Ronnie. So, Orlana and Hathor, you both don't really. You just keep going on about what you're going on about.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to that compass and just look over it and like feel it. Like,
Okay. Did you look at it when you first came in the room?
No, not
No?
right away, but after mention of the compass throughout the group, I was like, okay, I'm curious now.
How many times have you looked at it?
I'd probably say it's probably
Scared.
like second time.
Second time?
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
This you're looking at the compass, and as you are, the needle isn't moving until you get real close and you look at it, and it looks like it's kind of just going like this, like shifting just a little bit to the sides, still pointing down south, but shifting to the sides just a little bit, back and forth, as if tracking something.
Yeah, question.
Yeah, what's up?
When you guys looked at this, was the thing shaking at all?
It's
On here?
shaking? What do you mean it's shaking? I'm gonna like kind of
Like,
push Orlana a little bit aside
No.
and stare at it.
good. I don't know if it's just me or is it moving a little bit? Is it?
Do I see that it's moving?
You do. You see it's shivering. And from you reading the journal entries before, you very much got the insight that your dad felt that this thing was actually tracking something, that the rumors to Black Bay could be true.
Okay. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Like, not good that we gotta move and get out of here? Not good? Or not good?
I
Brace
think
yourself.
the ledger, my dad said
Mhm.
it was tracking the beast. The serpent that lives in this lake. He said that it tracked something in the deep.
Whoa. So that's not good. That like let's get out of here. Let's go.
Ow.
Run to the boat and row the hell out of here quickly as you can.
Anna. The entire way, the waves were silent. Myth says that when the waves are silent, that means that the Gravewake is watching. We run to the boat, we run through the water. Its domain is the water.
Sounds like it's just safer to stay here.
For how long? There's no
At least we're
food
out
here.
of the water. I mean, I have some rations. Enough to get us
This one's-
through a day as long as Orlana starves herself a bit.
No, that means we'd have to go without second breakfast and lunches and that.
No. We need to go. We can't stay here unless there's more information. You can grab as many journals as you want, Ronnie. I think we have what we
I mean,
can.
I can read them right now.
But shouldn't you take some and go? Maybe we could like try move quiet, like not as quick through the water. Maybe like stealthy as we can be in a way without making big splashes and try to get out of here or something.
Maybe.
Is there any windows in here?
Oh yeah, there's a window right past the desk that's not open. The shutters are not open on it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to that window and I'm gonna open the shutters and stick my head out and like look around, see if there's anything in the water.
First things first, you can't see past the shoreline of this island because the fog is that deep. Second, it looks like it did before.
Oh.
The
Okay.
island itself, when you look around, it looks like it did before.
Okay. Well, great. Thick fog, can't really see much.
I'm just hearing
So-
more and more reasons for us to stay put for the time being.
You sure want to stay put for... Are you okay, Ronnie?
Yeah, I mean, I got books. This is a pretty comfy bed.
Oh yeah, I do like your books. But don't we have to go to the Scorch Mountains? You're the one that says, we're on a bit of a hefty time schedule, right?
I mean, yeah, but there's books here.
Books that are better than the ones in your precious whatever sanctuary.
I've read most of those. I haven't read these ones.
I'm inciting her. Because it's like those books? And my dad's books? Oh, I'm loving these rolls. That's a +4. That's a 20.
As
I mean,
you
I
look,
want to stay.
as you look at,
I want to see if, like,
go ahead.
my goal, like, is, yeah, like, my dad's books are somehow better than the precious books in that monastery we're trying to get to. Like,
My
because
hometown.
Hathor was zoned out on trying to figure out a plan, and as soon as she said that, Hathor's like, beg pardon? So, like, that's what drew her attention, like, what's wrong with you? And she's trying to figure that out.
You definitely, you pick up, that she has an odd desire to want to stay here. That getting home isn't as important as what is happening right now.
Orlana?
Yeah.
Let's go take a look out the window on the other side, see if we can find a different view. Ronnie, you keep reading the journals. I want you to see if you can find anything on ways to get off of this island. I don't care if you don't want to leave it. We do, okay? You can stay for as long as you like, but I want you to find some sort of entry on it, okay? Lana, let's go.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't sound exciting of a read, but sure. Why would you want to leave?
As soon as we get out and, like, are, like, 6 meters away from her, we're gonna, like, next to the wall, grab Orlana by the shoulder. Did you notice that?
Yeah, so... I get Ronnie likes books, but there's something... That's not right. It doesn't feel right.
No. Especially when my dad's books are somehow better than the books she's been raving about since we met her.
Yeah,
No.
My home's grand library has the best books. Like,
And she hasn't read most of them. There's that whole hidden room that she wants to read or whatever. And that's one of the reasons we're going, is she wants to read those. So there's something wrong. There's something off about her. I can, yeah.
you have a feeling in your stomach, right? Like that.
I like that. Okay. We need to get out of here.
Gotta get Ronnie out too. I have
We
an
need to figure
idea.
out a way.
I have an idea.
Okay, what is it?
Just knock Ronnie out, and I can carry her to the boat. Then we can get out of here.
Alana, what if she falls in the water and drowns?
Then I'll stop going and grab her. You can stay in the boat.
I can't come in after you. What if you drown?
I know how to swim, in a way.
With Ronnie? No. We have to think of something else.
I'm strong. I can do it.
What if we
I believe in myself.
somehow convince her to believe that she is staying? And we can say that we just want to get her to come say goodbye to us. She can go back to the tower. We convince her of that. We have to be really convincing Elias, though. You're gonna have to help me out.
Okay.
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 Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Sometimes when we lie, we kind of...
I suck. Not the greatest, but I'll do my best.
We can't have Alder Halt happen again, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Don't remind me of that.
yes.
So horrible.
Let's not. Okay, focus. We need to get off this island. I have her looking for ways, but I didn't see my father mention anything about it. His last entry, he just said that the Garian close were moving and that things were getting tense. The men were ready to fight. He also said that compass was moving a lot. It hadn't stopped. Now, maybe if we take the compass with us, we'll be able to know where the creature is. Although I don't know if that'll help us, but we'll just know it's following us. But
yeah, that's good thinking. That is good thinking. Yeah, that could help out.
I would love it if we could send like a decoy. But I don't see any other boats around.
Mm-mm.
Can your bird turn into a fish or something? Be into a pike?
I could try, but I don't know how it would work though. Like fully, like
Something that can swim. Because that could definitely draw its attention, and so long as you're okay with Hector maybe sacrificing himself.
could try, but
If all else fails, Lana, we'll have to go through the gate again.
then you have to go take the long journey back this way again.
Yeah.
That's the fail-safe plan. Okay.
Yeah. But doing it on the water isn't ideal.
I can imagine dragging all that water into you as you walk through, and the puck gets so upset. Oh my gosh! Look at you brought water.
It would be very upset.
Yeah.
Okay. So plan for Ronnie. Try and convince her that we're just gonna say goodbye. But we still don't know where we're going. So okay, plan for the boat. Plan for the boat.
Yeah, the boat. Yeah, maybe we'll. I have an idea.
Okay.
How about I go to the boat carefully. You stay here with Ronnie. Then I'll row back, and I could pick you guys up. I could just still knock out Ronnie if you want, and we could just throw her in the boat. Then we can get out of here. I have no problem with that.
There's still only a foot of water. She could easily jump out. Do you have any? That way, we wouldn't have as much concern with having to drag her through the whole thing unconscious. We could just knock her unconscious. And bring her to the boat that's right outside the front door.
Yeah.
That would work much better.
Yeah.
And then, if I remember correctly, the Scorched Mountains is that away. So our sailing distance would be shorter. We'd only have to sail for a little bit.
Yeah. Then if Ronnie's still knocked out while we get to land, I could just carry Ronnie for a bit till she wakes up.
We could ask Thornstride to help us out again.
Yeah. Would 3 of us fit under?
We wouldn't be running. I think we would just be walking, but it'd be easier than carrying. He could carry Ronnie while we walked.
Yeah. Or I could take the boat and grab the rope and tie it around the horse, and I could just drag the boat on land.
Well, boats aren't designed for that, Lana.
I don't know. But maybe. But if we want to do that, where I go with the boat, come back, and I can message you, let you know where I'm at. And we can just...
Don't like the idea of you going alone.
I'll be fine.
What if what happened to Ronnie happens to you? What if you want to stay? Or what if you want to, like, dive in the water and drown?
And if you don't hear from me, then you'll know. But I'll be fine. Don't worry.
It's not just your life on the line, it's Rigor's too.
That's true. Sometimes you just tap your shoulder. Just gotta have faith and luck.
You have luck points?
No, I just have luck. My own luck.
Technically, a new day. Hold on. Before anything else, you've already gone this far, but technically, a new day has happened.
You look at Heroic Inspo?
So you all would have Heroic Inspo. Again.
Yay! Ta-da! The sun has risen again.
Yay.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing? What's going on?
Okay, I think that's the plan, Lana. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna keep Ronnie occupied. I will see if we can find a better plan.
Okay. Oh.
But you take Hector with you, see if you can turn him into a fish or a pike, and get to the boat and bring it here.
Okay.
Be careful, please.
I will. You as well. I'll start making my way down the stairs.
Okay.
Holding Hector. Can you turn into a fish or something? Like, come on. I like you as a bird, but right now our situation, I need more than a bird. Can you be a duck? How about a duck? Ducks float on water. That's all I'm doing while I'm walking down the stairs, trying to focus that. Be a fish or a duck.
I'm trying to see if you have the ability to.
No, above table. I know I have to do it after a long rest, and
You have not had one, so.
I've had one since day before. So knowing that, I'm like, he's obviously Hector's not changing.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can unsummon him and then summon him back as a duck or something that you can't change. I don't think you can change the beast type, like land, sea, or sky. I don't think you can change that. I believe you have the ability to summon and unsummon it. Do you not? Okay. No, okay. All right, so as you're walking down the stairs, you get to the bottom, and as you put your foot in the water, the first thing you notice, ripples happen as your foot goes in. Before, whenever you moved around, it was almost like motionless. But ripples cast out from your foot going into the water as you hit the ground. And when you walk through, it's almost as if you hear the parting, like as if you were walking through a low body of water. That whoosh sound that you hear from the water,
yeah,
it's audible. You can hear it.
It's...
But are you making your way to the boat?
Yeah, I am gonna pull up my longbow and lock an arrow and be very cautious after noticing that.
Okay.
I have a gut feeling that I don't like this. So I'm locked and ready.
As you you manage to walk all the way to the boat, and it's still tied, anchored where you left it. Hathor, what are you doing? What is Ronnie doing right now? Just reading the books?
Yeah.
What's Hathor doing?
I'm like creating a dragon like little nest of just like books and the blanket that's there. Like, this is my home now.
That's fun.
Hathor's gonna like look absolutely like stressed and then get to like just beyond the doorway where Ronnie can't see her and go, okay. Hey, Ronnie, you find anything?
I don't know, did I find anything?
You're just what the
I'm just
the bulk of the stuff that you're reading is tomes about Umberfell and the different cities. You're coming across nothing like truly eclipsing. It's almost as if they're perusing just journals of what people have written, but nothing like important has come to mind yet.
Okay. I mean, nothing really about this little island. It's a lot of history stuff that I feel like I've already kind of read, but I don't know if I've read it from these people.
That's interesting. Did you see any have you read through these journals? You know, anything about maybe a secret passageway, something?
If it's on this side, I've breezed through it already. And then I'm currently breezing through the one in my hand. And then this side I haven't got to yet.
Okay. Well, you keep doing that. Orlana's just going to grab the boat, and then we'll say
Why
our
is she
quick.
grabbing the boat?
We're gonna go, but we're just gonna say goodbye to you, and you can stay here for as long as you like. And we'll head off, and we'll swing by to visit in a couple days.
Why would you guys want to leave?
Well, we gotta head to the Scorched Mountains. Remember?
Why would you want to go there?
Well, there was some information from this monastery that you told us about. And Hathor is like doing this kind of trying to be casual as she's observing the compass and seeing if she can get it off the wall.
The compass is about the size of a clock, and it looks like it has been mortared into the brick on the wall. Fastened in place.
I just so happen to have an ember glass dagger here. Whip
Oh
that
my
thing out, and I'm gonna start trying to pick away at it.
How hard?
I want this thing.
Okay.
I don't want to break it, but I want this thing.
Roll me a d20, please. Don't want a 1.
It's not a 1.
Not a 1. What would you like me to roll for? Dex? Because that's a straight 4.
No, I just wanted the d20.
Okay.
Yeah, just wanted a d20. As you're trying to pry this compass off the wall, and you're looking around and you're using your dagger to kind of get in underneath where you need to get, you find a weak point. It looks like you may be able to be successful. I would like you to give me a sleight of hand to see if you are careful enough removing this from the wall.
Don't cross your fingers. Okay, straight 15.
You find an area where you're like, there's a moment where you're like, oh, I almost have it. And then suddenly the dagger just sinks in past the mortar, and you find a spot, and you're able to like wiggle it enough that you notice that it's starting to come loose off the wall. And you are able to remove it from the wall.
As I do, and set it horizontal for a 0 point.
Ooh, how interesting. Where are you standing in the room?
I'm facing the wall.
You're facing the wall away from the window?
I don't know what the room looks like, so.
So my bad. Okay, okay, that's on me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I
Valid.
assume the window
I'm
is
just
too,
using
One
the
of the
power of my
walls.
imagination.
So, essentially, just to give you a thought process, this is the doorway. The room comes out like this, like this, like this, like this. The bed is over here. The window is right here. The hearth is right here. That's where the compass would be. Bookcase, chest, another bookcase that goes along this way up here. This would be where the desk is right here. So you're essentially standing right here then, facing that way. So you're facing away from the window.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just are you still looking at the hearth? As you do, and you lay down the compass flat, you notice that the arrow that was pointing south now shifts to almost a northeastern spot, which tells you it is almost pointing directly at the dock where Orlana is right now.
Eventually, I would like to try to reach out. And I know she has an open message. But you know what? Maybe her solstice-born powers, something, anything.
Oh,
Hathor's
that's
going to
so funny.
reach out and go, Lana, it's there. It's there at the dock. It's near the dock. Okay? The compass points at the dock. It's at the dock, Lana. I don't know.
Oh. That's
Hathor's just staring frozen at the compass as she realizes where it's pointing. She isn't saying anything because she doesn't want to spook Ronnie.
Do you have the ability? That's the question.
thought we
don't know.
I think you do. I think you have
Thought
the
we
ability
did.
to.
Do we
I
have
think you do.
sending?
I think
Yeah.
you do. I think you have the ability to bond with one another and send short burst messages.
Okay.
Let me see. Give me a second there. Let me see. Stage 3.
Because I remember guidance. That's what, yeah.
No. Here we go.
Yeah, the guidance was at stage 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't write down.
Yeah, I
Okay,
didn't.
let me see.
I
What
didn't really
session
read.
was that? Oh, we are 4th stage
51?
of our bond. Guidance, second 30 feet. Awareness, amplify abilities. Trying to do them together. Briefly manifest a dragon. Use bonded power. Hard to be surprised if together. That's all I have written down.
Yeah, that's all I have too.
Yeah. But hey, let's just say that we can't.
Yeah, no, you don't have that ability quite yet.
Yeah, no.
Tried to last time.
We've tried to multiple times now, I feel like.
We just manifest this ability.
You know what? Roll me an Arcana.
Okay. That's a 3.
You fully feel like you're pushing it. You're trying to connect to Orlana, but it feels like the world has fallen on deaf ears.
Okay.
Orlana.
If that feels that way, I am going. Can I then reach out to Pyre and be like, Pyre, Orlana's life is in danger. Tell Rigor to tell Lana that she is in danger. Then I'll turn around and start smiling and chatting with Ronnie again while holding this compass. Like, everything's fine.
You
I don't
don't
believe you.
you don't hear anything in response.
Yeah.
That's fine. I tried. Ben, I tried.
Orlana, as you're there unhooking the boat, you hear Did you guys hear that?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. No, I did.
Yeah, I did.
this sound echo a lot over the edge of the bay. And you look out from where you guys came. What are you doing?
After untying the boat, because you're still like it's still shallow in a way. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
it's-
start pushing the boat, like, and just start kind of
Where?
hustling a little bit, pushing
Where?
it to the house where we just came
to
from.
the tower.
The lake.
Yeah, to the tower. Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, are you pushing back out into the lake? What's going on here? You
Sit on the ground
managed
to push.
you managed to start heading from the lake, and as you go, you hear it again. And then
Crap.
are able to push through warm rest as you get to the to the tower.
Grab my wrist. Okay, Hathor, I'm here. Hurry up. I don't like this.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock my arrow again.
Ronnie, it's time to go. We're just gonna say goodbye to Orlana. You can bring as many books as you want down. Let's go.
No, I don't want to leave here.
You can come back. You don't even have to leave the tower. But let's just walk down, say goodbye to Orlana.
No, I don't think you understand. The bed's super comfy. I want to stay
That's
here.
Ronnie, you are coming with us, and I'm gonna use Charm Person.
Okay.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Wisdom 13.
Interesting. Okay. It's gonna be the one and only time I roll high on wisdom. Yep.
Okay. It's okay. We have a plan B. It's okay.
As Roddy just kind of goes, no, I'm good, and just looks back down at the book.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Okay. Well, let's just. I think I'll take a couple of these with me, and I'm gonna take the compass. As I walk around Ronnie, I want to try and grab a book, and I want to be behind her, and just thunk.
Well, okay. So, first things first. Right now, Ronnie, you're super invested in staying where you are right now.
Yeah.
You are also invested in all the books that are around you. Would you say that you would, what's your passive perception?
Low. Say low.
15.
It's 15.
No, that's high.
But,
What are you?
I'm a monk.
but because you are technically charmed, you're not paying attention to what's happening. So that would probably cut in half.
Oh.
Give me a stealth check,
Good thing.
Hathor. But you have to do it at a disadvantage.
No. Why are you doing this?
Well, you have to because you just put on plate mail.
I know.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Let's go.
You managed to sneak behind Ronnie. In this moment, Ronnie, what would you say your character, like, what would you say is going through Ronnie's head? Would you have a desire to stay in this building and you have a desire to not leave?
Hmm.
Would you say Ronnie would notice Hathor sneaking?
I feel like she had already said, no, you're coming with us. If she had moved around,
Okay.
I feel like once she was like out of peripheral, I would have been like, wait a minute. But I don't think I would have been, I'm not fully cognizant.
Okay. All right. Well then, Hathor, what are you doing?
As soon as, yeah, tried to charm her, which Hathor doesn't fully realize that's what she's doing, and realizes, okay, that didn't work. Plan B. So all she's really got in her hands is the compass. Her sword's in her back, and it'd be really suspicious if she drew that out right now. So all she's got is this compass. And, so, just gonna walk and just like, alright, if you're gonna stay, I'm just gonna grab some books, because if you don't want to bring any, then I would like to bring some, you know? Never know. And Orlana might want to read something, you know? And just kind of trying to be as casual as possible. And walk behind. And not wasting really much of a second for her to turn her head around. Thunk! And knock her right on the crown.
Right on the crown? All right. Roll. Because, like, you would be, like, perceptive. I don't think she needs to roll to hit. Yeah, roll to hit.
Unarmed strike? I am armed with the compass, but...
Improvised weapon.
Nice. That's an 18.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
That
roll.
hits.
Roll. Just roll a d10. 8.
The dice love me.
You crack Ronnie right on the dome. Ronnie, please roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh.
Dare roll high again.
Fucking wisdom.
A
9, because I have a +2.
So you've failed that wisdom save again. But I wouldn't say that you've been... So you hit her with non-lethal, obviously, right? You're not trying to kill her. Would you say, okay, in this scenario, Ronnie, would you say 8 points of damage would knock you out with a 10-pound compass?
I mean, I don't know if it... Okay, here's... As a monk, I don't know if that would knock me out. I think it would disorient me.
If Ronnie is still up after that first hit, Hathor's going in again.
Hold on. Give me a second here.
I have...
Never mind.
attacks and stuff.
Never mind, she's out, and...
Hold on, no.
We can't leave Ronnie here, okay? We can't do it.
No, technically, she hits you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you did not need to roll a wisdom saving throw. You were knocked out of charm person. You are now cognizant of what's going on.
Damage.
You took damage. I messed that up. So
damage.
you are very much cognizant of what's happening right now. You know that you snapped too.
Fucking... That was unnecessary.
Sorry, Ronnie, but we have to do this, and I'm gonna go.
I'm going to do it again.
I would be cognizant, and at that point, I'd be deflecting as a reaction.
Okay. That's essentially what you see. Hathor, you go to swing this compass down again to just nail Ronnie on the head, and you're just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Ronnie, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and go again.
Play this out, guys.
Stop
Just play
it.
it out. Just play it out.
Will you stop hitting me? Holy crap.
Oh, Ronnie, you don't understand.
What is going on?
What's going on is you need to come with us, okay? We need to get out of here. Just let me...
Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Jeez, you don't have to hit me.
What?
I think I'm bleeding.
Hathor, it's taking so
No!
long. Come on.
No! Jake! Hey, let's go. Let's go. You want to leave now?
Why would I want to stay here?
I don't know. You were wanting to stay. I'm like racing through. I've put the compass in my backpack. Or no, I want to hold this thing. I'm holding the compass. And I'm like glancing down and I'm like, I don't know. You wanted to stay. You wouldn't leave. I tried everything. Me and Lana tried everything. We were just going to knock you out to try and bring you out, but because you would not leave. Ronnie? I know you like books and everything, but you were like enchanted.
That's weird.
Come on. We got to go. Orlana's ready.
Hurry up, you two. Come on.
Reach. And I look at the compass. Where is it pointing?
Right now, it's still pointing that same. Well, hold on. You would have shifted. Basically, it's still pointing in the same direction of the docks, but it's now whichever way you would be moving. Like it's like as you move the compass, it's like the arrow still stays where it's supposed to be. So you can like spin the compass, and it would like stay directed in that direction. So still at those docks that you guys were at before.
Okay. It's still in that direction where we left the boat, but Orlana's just outside the tower. We got to get her. We got to get to her. Let's go.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Man, I didn't even sleep. This is
Honey.
not my day.
It's taking them so long.
That's not the time.
I'm walking with. I'm not staying.
Yeah, no. Hathor, like,
We're walking and talking.
when I was talking, I've like imagined we were already in the stairwell.
Yeah.
I am
Okay.
jogging down.
As you guys,
I'm just complaining because now.
as you guys get to the bottom of the stairs, you basically, and you just dalton down, and you exit out through the hall and into that area where now when both your feet hit the water, you guys feel this. You see the same thing. Your legs are whooshing through the water. You hear the sounds of your movement through the water. You see the ripples coming off of your legs. Very much different than when you first got here. And as you exit out the building, it doesn't take long for you to get out. You see Orlana just resting. Whereabouts are you right now, Orlana?
I would say I'd be like more like right here. Like I would have went by the. That's why I shouted because I realized I'm so by there. I'm like, that's why I shouted. Hurry up!
Okay. So right there, you see her with the boat as she's pulling the boat by the rope behind her, resting there. As you all break out of the tower and you see her over there. What are you doing next?
Looking at the compass.
Glancing around.
I feel like we probably shouldn't make any hasty movements.
The compass.
Oh man, my head.
As you look at the compass, it was pointing down here. We were at the top of the stairs. It's now pointing over here.
That's unfortunate.
Where is it pointing?
Over here. It's slowly moving around
Telling you,
the island.
staying on the island is probably.
But how many more wisdom saving throws do we want to make? How many more are we going to succeed?
It just makes us want to stay here. It's fine. What is that?
I think that's the beast.
Mm-hmm.
As you hear it echo across the water, and then you look down and you see points of the island where all the water is, where your feet are, the ripples are coming out. You see like a rippling wave almost come across the whole island.
Oof.
You know, I thought it was scarier when it was silent, but now that it's acting like normal water, I don't like it.
It's moving, guys. It's circling. It's getting closer.
Okay, everyone in.
I don't know if we should get in. I feel like we should walk the boat to the edge. It's only a foot of water.
Oh, let's chit chat. Let's go. I want to get out of here now.
As you guys get to
I
the
like
edge of
this.
the water with the boat, you notice the compass is now over here. It's slowly moving.
You know, knowledge. Does she feel like they can row across the lake in time?
It took you guys about 20 minutes to row from that one watchtower to Warm Rest. And from your understanding of where you are now, this island sits just off of the the western shore of Black Bay. It's closer to the western shore than it was to the eastern shore, where you guys came from.
Okay. Guys, we can make it. We can make it, okay? Ronnie, you and I will row. Ronnie, you steer. I will row. Orlana, you have your bow ready. Take the compass. You keep an eye on where it is. And shoot anything that moves.
Okay. I like that head. I like that. Okay.
Hathor is hopping in and grabbing the oars.
Hop in.
Okay.
Go to the bow.
As you all hop into the boat, and you see a level of Hathor that you never saw, that you didn't see prior. She's different now. She's on this boat. She's like, "Nah, we're getting the fuck out." As she starts to carve into the water. Orlana, are you looking at the compass?
Yes, I am.
The compass is here now.
Oh.
Right where?
We're not gonna make it.
It's right here now.
Oh, okay.
As
We
you
will make it.
begin to row, and you see Hathor just pushing hard.
Speedboat, please.
The speedboat. You see the oars as they hit the water, they're now breaking the surface and creating those ripples, unlike they did before. It's almost as if everything has returned to normal, and it's not as ominous as it was before. It almost feels like you're actually on a lake and rowing a boat through the water as you're breaking the surf and carving your way towards the edge, and you get enveloped by that same pale gray mist. But you're only in it for 2 or 3 minutes this time before you break out, and you can see the shoreline. It's maybe 100 feet from you. You can see the reeds sticking out of the water, the bulrushes kind of swaying back and forth on the edge of the water. And as you push harder, you hear that sound. It's almost as if it's behind you now as you are getting closer this way, and that sound is coming from here as it ripples the water along the edge.
When I'm rowing, my back is facing the shore. I'm facing Orlana and watching behind us as well.
You see the water rippling towards the boat. You hear the sound just emanating across the lake. You're rowing as hard as you can, and suddenly the bow of the boat stops abruptly. I would like, first of all, Hathor, you give me a dexterity saving throw. Orlana, I need a dexterity. Ronnie, how are you sitting in the boat right now?
I would have been sitting facing the shore so I could steer it.
Okay.
A 16.
That's a 10.
Okay. And
I'm gonna
I need
use my
one from you
inspiration.
as well, Ronnie. You're going to use your inspiration?
I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll this.
Is this a dex? What are we doing?
It's a dex, yeah, dex save.
Oh, okay.
19.
It's a 9.
You technically have. Do you not have heroic inspiration as well?
I
You don't-
do. I'm
but
just wondering
okay.
if I want to use it now.
Okay. Suddenly, Hathor, as you row, all of a sudden the boat just hits and stops abruptly as you fall backwards into the bow of the boat, hitting the ground, hitting the off the bench and into the actual bow, laying on the ropes and all that stuff. Orlana, you stumble forward as you realize that you're cascading forward, and you hit your knees off of the front bench. And Ronnie, you are holding on to the thing, and as you do, you kind of like jerk yourself forward as your body goes forward, but you're still holding on to the rudder. As you hit the ground, as you see ahead of you, there's a rock in the reeds. You're almost at the shore. You're 10, 15 feet from the shore, but there's a rock in the reeds that the boat just creamed into and dented the front.
Push us off! Ronnie, push us off!
Oh, my knees.
You're closer. What are you?
You're at the front of the boat. Yeah, so you would be the one the closest to it. But you're in the reeds right now. You're like 15 feet from the shore.
Does the shore look like we can stand in it?
The water looks murky.
Swim.
Hathor can't swim.
The water looks murky. It doesn't look deep, but it looks murky.
Where's the compass pointing? I'll glance at
That's
right
what I'm looking
behind
at you right now.
Right behind you. Give me an investigation, someone, if you're looking that way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
23.
You see what looks like the image of a long, sleek body break the surface of the water, like a snake would.
Orlana, shoot! Ronnie, get out!
I don't know if shooting is that. What are we supposed to do? Respect. I'm gonna dive towards the shore.
As you dive towards the shore and you make it to the edge, is everyone else? What's happening?
Oh,
Dropping the oars.
I'll let go of my arrow. I'm gonna
As soon as Orlana fires the arrow, I'm grabbing her and I'm tossing her into the lake, and I'm trying my best to get towards land.
Use an oar to float.
So as you guys clamber out of the boat, and you step into this waist level water, as you try to move your way forward, it's muck in the ground, so it's reeds and muck. So you can kind of move it, but as you see the serpentine bodies lift up and out, suddenly at the last moment, just after you fire the arrow, Orlana, and you see it go into the water, it's almost as if something grabs the rudder of the boat, grabs it, and just pulls it right in and under the surface. But you guys manage to clamber to the shoreline, and as you turn around to look over the bay, that fog, that mist has just blanketed the entire thing. You can't see anything behind you anymore. The sound of this creature just all of a sudden sinks below the water, and as you look at the compass, Orlana, it's now spinning all around. And that's where I'll end it tonight.
Good.
Yeah, they're so
Holy
spinny.
smokes.
We made it, guys.
Big round of applause for
Thankfully, you
Hathor.
did damage.
I'm so happy that happened.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna wrap it up tonight real quick here. We really do appreciate everyone if you were hanging around and watching all the chaos kind of unfold. It got a bit of emotional tonight, but that's all right. That's all right. But it was a good time. I enjoyed myself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself too. But if you want to see what happens next week, Canada Day, just be here and watch.
Tune in.
That's all. Tune in. 9:45 Wednesday nights. Deuces.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Dice shadows deep.
Hero's heart so definitive. Take your chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Every quest, every fight, dreams are born in the light. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call. Fall for initiative. Heroes on the field, definitive. Take a chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Ever initiative, hero's heart so definitive. Take your chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Every quest, every fight, dreams are alive in the light. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call. Roll for initiative here. Hero's heart so definitive. Take your chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Every quest, every fight, dreams are born in the light. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call.